Norm here. Just want to chat with you about our line of Eco Expedition paddleboards with Sunova surfboards. So this board here was designed by Marcus Tardrew, and I was happy to have some input in helping with that design to build an ocean touring board. And what we really wanted to look at was trying to build a performance touring board, so something that was a little bit sleeker, a little bit faster, a little bit more efficient in the water than maybe some of the bulkier touring boards that are out there. So wanted to take you through some of the features of this particular board. First thing you'll see is that it's a beautiful wood board, like all of the Sunova surfboards are. This is made of paulownia wood, and paulownia wood is a very strong, very light and durable wood, which is great for our coastal touring and expedition application here. This board here is 12.6 by 28.5. It comes in about 27 or 28 pounds, so you can lift it up, you know, with one hand. Very reactive in the water. I had a chance to take this for a paddle yesterday, and it paddled beautifully on the flat water, and actually had a little bit of downwind as well, and caught bumps easily. So that lightness helps with the acceleration and just maneuverability of the board. A little bit of nose rocker on this board, so it's great again for that ocean application and being able to go into the waves and downwind. So it's nice to have a little bit of that rocker on the board for the ocean. We did put a lot of attachments on here, so that was one of the things that I wanted, was making sure we had the attachments in the right place and that we had enough of them. So we've got 3 on this side, 3 on the other side. We've got the handle here as well. So you have 7 points of attachment to strap down some of the gear for your overnight trips. Once we get to the tail of the board, we also have 3 on one side and 3 on the other side, so 6 on the tail as well. If you're doing those multi-night, multi-day trips, you know, carrying your heavier gear up front, and then a little bit of gear on back, it's got great capacity for that. The board I paddle is the 14 by 28.5, and I really love that board, and I've used that board in almost all ocean conditions, so flat water, downwinding. We've done multi-day tours on it. I've had my son, my dog, all of that on here, and it's carried it really, really well. It actually almost paddles a little bit better with a bit of weight on it. The other thing that I really like about this board is the flat deck. So the flat deck allows you to move your feet around really well, and that's something that I really like in an ocean application, is that ability to move the feet around. It almost has a surfboard feel to it, so more volume in the nose, and then it thins as the board goes down. So I have caught waves pretty easily on the west coast with this, but just has that sort of old school surfboard feel to it that I really like. The other thing that's nice about the flatter deck is it keeps your weight lower when you are carrying gear, so it keeps that center of gravity lower and makes you more stable. So a really, really nice design to it. It's got the Expedition logo on it, the Raven, the Great Bear, and the traditional canoe paddle. You can go to the website normhand.com and see this board, and you can see the story of this. This is designed by Gitxsan artist Bo Smith, a friend of mine up on the north coast. He did a beautiful job with the Expedition logo. On the bottom, you'll see it does have a single fin. The fin box is a little bit forward, so it does give you better mobility and turnability on this board, yet it still tracks well. So nice flat design on the bottom, and yeah, a really beautiful board to paddle. So hopefully you get a chance to try one of these boards out. If you're in the Squamish area or out here on the west coast of BC, we do have some demos, so we'd love to get you out on one of these boards. And at the end of the day, I think we've designed a really nice performance touring board that is going to put a smile on your face when you're out on the ocean.